What's up everyone? Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Today we're going to be taking a look at Ethereum and its recent price action, along with some talk about news and fundamentals, and with a price prediction for the short and the long term as well. Before we begin, we'd just like to say thank you so much to everyone for their continued support, the likes and subscribers, Patreon and YouTube members, and all your amazing comments and sharing. We appreciate you all so much at the channel, and we've been growing incredibly fast recently, so thank you to all of you. Our community has been growing amazingly, and it's all down to you guys, so thank you so much. If you want to support the channel, please like and subscribe so you don't miss any videos, and turn on bell notifications as well. We're posting 4 videos per day, so come back every day for daily updates and analysis. In any instance, you can sign up to our free Telegram via the description as well. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. So as we can see, this is going back to our, basically what we've been saying in our previous videos. Ethereum had been running up almost in a parabolic line. If we zoom out here, we can see how long it consolidated. It did have a small move to the upside here, but this recent run up has been very euphoric. As we can see, it's basically been going upwards in a straight line. And we kept saying that a correction was coming. And we did see a market-wide dip due to the FUD about Bitcoin not being accepted by Tesla anymore. Elon basically came out and said that Bitcoin wasn't energy efficient enough. And we think he's probably done this under duress, because it seems unlikely to us that a man as smart as Elon would start accepting Bitcoin and then revoke his statement and that service only a few months after saying it. It doesn't seem very business savvy, and it doesn't seem just in general something that he would do. So obviously we saw a correction because of that. And we have seen Ethereum drop from around almost $4,400 all the way down to around this $1,600 mark here. So a decent 20% correction. We thought that this was very necessary, because it's clearly obvious that Ethereum was becoming very euphoric and overextended. As you can see, this price action is virtually straight up. So it's pretty obvious to us that this was necessary. And we did say that this was one of the areas that we probably highlighted that it may draw back to. As we can see, we've outlined this trend line here that it seems to be bouncing off, and this previous channel that it was trading in here, we can see that it did come down and retest the bottom of the channel and then bounce back up and head back above the channel again, which does show how well Ethereum has been performing recently and how much money is going to flow into it. It's bounced back to 4K now, as we can see here. I think this line is on around the 4K mark here. Let me just move this. It has bounced back to the 4K mark and does seem to be reaching some resistance. So if we just remove these trend lines now, we can get a better idea of what's going on. So from our perspective, it does seem likely that Ethereum probably will continue to the upside after bouncing around maybe in this range for a little while here. It may or may not respect this trend line, but this is only a two touch trend line, as we can see here. So there's not that much to go on. But as we can see, Ethereum's price action recently has been very nice. It's clearly moved up a massive amount, and this correction was very nice, a nice 20% correction to the downside, just to let Ethereum cool off, because if it continued the way it was going and went all the way to around this 5K mark, which we outlined here with this yellow target line, it seems very likely to us that Ethereum would have had a huge correction to the downside, because it would have been so incredibly overextended. And we think a 50% correction from the top there would have been very likely. Considering how well Ethereum's bouncing back now though, and it seems as though the whole market is recovering, and with altcoin season around the corner, we do expect Ethereum to continue to rally. It may well come back above 4K here, although it does look as though it seems to be meeting some resistance in this area. It may well come back above 4K if it can break this level here, come back, maybe retest this all-time high and come back down, or it may bounce off here, come back down and retest this area. Maybe not this channel, because this trend line is very aggressive, but it may come back down and retest this level here, maybe even come a bit lower and then come back up and slowly make its way back up. Because as we've been saying for a few videos now, Ethereum is quite overextended, and we wouldn't be surprised if the correction was even as far as down to these levels here, or maybe even this 3K level, because It's incredibly overextended when you consider how vertical this line is. As we can see here, it had months of not really doing too much, ranging up and down, and now it's gone virtually straight up. So obviously with altcoin season almost here though, it does seem like that Ethereum is going to perform well. So we do think that Ethereum will likely hold above 4K once it breaks it in the next few days. We do think it's probably going to do that. Bitcoin dominance is falling rapidly because it continues to stall out. It's not really making many moves to the upside, and that tends to mean that altcoin season is almost here. I think ETH dominance is around 20%, which is insane in terms of market cap. So it seems very, very likely to us that Ethereum's probably going to continue to do well. We've probably got a short-term price target of retesting this all-time high in the next month or so. We'd say it would probably do this and then move into this 4.5, 5K range in the next month or so. It does seem likely to us considering how well Ethereum has been performing, but we would like to see it consolidate somewhat, at least for a week or so, before it moves to the upside again, because we don't want Ethereum to get too overextended. And we do maintain that Ethereum will easily be over 10K by the end of the run, maybe even 20K, which would be a more realistic price prediction, because we do think that Ethereum is going to potentially flip Bitcoin in this cycle. There's been more and more talk about it recently, but with the current price action of Bitcoin versus ETH, and also the current price action of ETH versus USD, it does seem likely to us that if ETH is probably going to outperform Bitcoin even from this point in the bull run. So if that's the case, then we could be looking at ETH potentially flipping Bitcoin, which would be absolutely incredible and unprecedented. But we do think ETH is going to continue to do well, and we do think it will hit at least 10K, which is only a 2.5x from now. And then beyond that, we do think that ETH will probably potentially hit 20K as well, which would be around a $2-3 trillion market cap. Simply because essentially most of the cryptocurrency space is still based on Ethereum and is still, in our opinion, probably undervalued. It's going to perform exceptionally well. It's getting so much good news and bullish momentum. So it does seem likely to us that Ethereum will hit 5K as a short-term price target next month or so, and then 10K, maybe 20K as a long-term price target, depending on the pump it gets as well. So that's our update on ETH today, guys. We'd like to thank everyone for watching. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please let us know down in the comment section below. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, please sign up to our Patreon via the link in the description below, or sign up to YouTube membership by hitting the join button right next to the sub below this video, where you can get access to our private Discord. We're going to be offering a host of additional benefits, including coin calls, and the higher tiers gain one-to-one access to us personally, as well as a look at our personal portfolio calls. Our daily research of cryptocurrencies with massive potential, not to mention a 100x portfolio that we're currently constructing, so please take advantage of that there. Don't forget to get 2 free stocks with Webull by depositing $100 using the link in the description below. You can quite literally deposit the $100, get your 2 free stocks, and then withdraw the money, so there's no reason not to do that, and they could be valued all the way up to $1,600 each. Also, make sure to hit the like button as it helps the channel out so much, so if you're a fan of the channel, please just go ahead and tap the like button now. Currently only 10% of our viewers are subbed, and we'd love to see our community continue to grow more, so please hit the big red subscribe button as well. You can also sign up to our free Telegram via the description. All the links are in the description for affiliate links, for discounts, and free crypto. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.